You know, there are moments in life when you feel something pulling at you from the inside. Not a thought, not a memory, a frequency, as if the universe is humming your name. Maybe you felt it at 3 a.m., lying awake with a quiet ache in your chest. Maybe you felt it in the middle of an ordinary day when suddenly you sense, without knowing why, that your life is supposed to be more aligned, more magical, more you. And yet you've also felt the heaviness, Chick, haven't you? That lingering sense that miracles happen for other people. That manifestation works for those who seem chosen, but somehow you weren't given the same access. But let me tell you something most people never hear. There is nothing separating you from the miracles you crave, except the frequency you're tuned to. Not destiny, not luck, not even spiritual worthiness, just frequency. And if you're here, listening to these words, if they're already vibrating in your chest, then the miracle isn't coming. It has already begun. Because the moment you become aware of the frequency, you're already tuning into it. And once you tune into it, reality has no choice but to shift around you. This message didn't find you by accident. It found you because you're standing at the threshold of your next timeline, and something inside you is finally ready to step through. This is the moment you learn to feel the frequency of miracles and manifest them now. If this message resonates with you, make sure to subscribe. This journey is just beginning. Think about the last time you felt a sudden spark of intuition. The last time you sensed something was about to change. Maybe you didn't understand it. You might have ignored it. You might even have pushed it away because it scared you. We're taught to fear the unknown, but the unknown is where every miracle is born. You see, manifestation isn't about thinking hard enough. It isn't about forcing the universe or repeating affirmations until you're exhausted. It's about syncing your internal frequency with the reality you want, the way a tuning fork vibrates when it meets the right note. When your frequency matches your future, the universe collapses the distance between you and the miracle. And here's the secret. You don't have to believe it yet. You just have to feel it. Because feeling is the language of the quantum world. Let me explain in a way your heart already understands. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly sensed tension, even before anyone spoke? Or met someone and just knew, intuitively, that their energy didn't match yours? Or felt a surge of inspiration that seemed to come out of nowhere? That wasn't logic. That wasn't imagination. That was frequency recognition. Your natural ability to read vibrational patterns. Now imagine directing that same intuitive power toward your future. Imagine tuning your entire being into the frequency of abundance, of healing, of love, of miraculous alignment. What you feel, you attract. What you become, you receive. And today, you're going to learn how to feel the frequency of miracles so clearly that your reality begins shifting in real time. Because miracles don't come to you, they come through you. The universe doesn't respond to your words, and it responds to your vibration. And that vibration begins with a single moment of awareness, which is exactly the moment you're in right now. Let's go deeper. Take a slow breath in, not forced, not dramatic, just soft, intentional, aware. As the breath settles, notice the subtle hum in your body, that quiet internal current that has always been there, but that you've rarely paused long enough to feel. That is your baseline frequency. Most people never notice it. And because of that, they live in default mode, absorbing the energy around them instead of generating their own. But you're awakening. And awakening means you stop living on borrowed frequencies and start broadcasting your own. The frequency of miracles isn't loud, it isn't dramatic, it isn't chaotic, it's still, quiet, gentle. like the soft glow before a sunrise, subtle but undeniably real. And right now, it's rising inside you. You might feel a tingling in your hands, a warmth in your chest, a heaviness releasing from your shoulders, or even an emotional wave that seems to come out of nowhere. Whatever you're feeling, it's perfect, because feeling is alignment, and alignment is power. The universe listens to your emotional signal, not your wishes, not your doubts, not your fears, just your signal. When your emotional signal becomes a match to the reality you desire, manifestation stops being an effort and starts being a natural consequence. This is what ancient mystics knew. It's what modern quantum theorists like Bernard Heisch now confirm. Consciousness doesn't respond to the universe. Consciousness shapes it. Your frequency writes the script. Reality simply performs it. So here's the question only you can answer. What have you been broadcasting? Have you been vibrating at fear, scarcity, self-doubt, or at the quiet, powerful hum of someone who trusts their own becoming? There is no judgment here, only awareness. Because once you see your frequency, you gain the power to change it. And that is where miracles begin. Not in the clouds, not in rituals, not in luck, but in the moment you choose a new vibration. There is a future version of you, clearer, bolder, aligned, magnetic, who is already living the reality you long for. And the only thing separating you from them is the frequency you decide to hold. What if today was the day you stopped asking for miracles and started becoming the frequency that manifests them? What if nothing is missing? What if everything you've ever asked for is already here, waiting for you to tune in? Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt this shift. As you sit with this frequency awakening inside you, something subtle begins to happen. The mind quiets, the breath softens, and you start to feel the truth you've ignored for years. You were never disconnected from the universe. You were only disconnected from the part of yourself that knew how powerful you truly are. Because somewhere along the way, life taught you to shrink. You were taught to be realistic, to silence your intuition, to doubt the inner voice that whispered, "There's more." But that voice, it never stopped whispering. Not once. Even in your hardest season. Even in the moments when you felt broken or forgotten. Even in the nights when you questioned whether anyone or anything heard your prayers. You're here now because that whisper has turned into a frequency, a calling, a remembrance. And now you're finally listening. Let's go deeper into this frequency, because miracles don't appear from hope alone. They appear from resonance. Think about the last time you saw someone receiving something you wished for. Maybe it was love. Maybe it was abundance. Maybe it was health or peace or alignment. And you wondered quietly, why them? Why not me? But here's the truth most people never learn. You cannot receive a blessing if you are vibrating at the frequency of waiting. You must vibrate at the frequency of already becoming. Waiting says, someday. Becoming says, now. Waiting says, if it's meant to be. Becoming says, I align with it. Waiting creates distance. Becoming collapses it. The frequency of miracles starts when you stop expecting your life to change from the outside and start feeling the change on the inside before any proof appears. You might wonder, how do I feel something that hasn't happened yet? But think about how you've lived your entire life. You felt fear before anything bad happened. You felt worry before you knew the outcome. You felt doubt before you tried something new. You already know how to feel what hasn't happened. You've just been doing it in the wrong direction. Now we turn that power toward your miracles. Take a moment, right now, and imagine the thing you desire most. Not with your mind, with your body. Imagine how you would breathe if you already had it. Imagine the relaxation in your shoulders, the softness in your chest, the quiet confidence in your heart. Imagine waking up tomorrow with the weight lifted, the path open, the blessing already unfolding. Feel that version of you, not as a fantasy, but as a present frequency, because when you feel the future now, the future finds you faster. This is the quantum field at work, the realm where emotion becomes energy and energy becomes matter. It's not magic, it's resonance. You are shifting your inner vibration, and reality responds because it has no other choice. And here's where most people get it wrong. They try to manifest with the mind instead of the heart. But the mind analyzes, the mind doubts, the mind measures and compares and second guesses. The heart does none of that. The heart simply knows. It knows when a connection is real. It knows when a path is calling. It knows when a door is meant for you. It knows when your energy is shifting even before you do. This journey you're on, this awakening, is not about forcing belief. It's about returning to the natural state you were born with. Trust, intuition, alignment. The universe communicates through emotion, not logic. And the emotion you emit becomes the frequency you attract. So feel the miracle now. Feel it in your breath. Feel it in your spine. Feel it in the space just behind your sternum. That quiet center where truth vibrates. You don't need to know the how. You only need to feel the yes. Because the universe doesn't respond to desperation. It responds to coherence, the alignment of your inner world with your desired outer one. And you are becoming coherent right now. As you listen, you're shifting. As you breathe, you're aligning. As you feel, you're tuning into the frequency of the life that's been waiting for you to open the door. Don't just watch, awaken with us. Subscribe now to Quantum Spirit. And with that, let's go even deeper into this moment, because something extraordinary happens when you truly allow yourself to feel. Your energy stops scattering, your past stops pulling, your doubt stops demanding evidence, your mind stops running in circles, you become still, not powerless, but powerful. The kind of powerful that comes from presence, not effort. Because manifestation isn't a chase, it's a remembering, a returning, a reclaiming. There was a time in your life, years ago, when you felt naturally open to possibility, before responsibility hardened you, before disappointment made you cautious, before loss made you guarded, before your dreams became something you feared wanting too much. But the universe hasn't forgotten that version of you, and right now you're reconnecting with them. You're retuning to the original frequency of your soul, the one that believed in magic because it remembered where it came from. And that's why you're hearing these words at this exact moment in your timeline. You didn't click by accident, you didn't arrive randomly. Reality is testing you for something bigger. It wants to know if you're ready to hold the frequency of the life you've been asking for. So answer gently, with your breath, with your awareness, with your willingness to feel the miracle now. Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt this inner shift rising. As this inner shift continues to rise within you, something begins to change in the way you perceive your life. You start noticing the subtle currents beneath your experiences, the way a certain conversation feels heavier than it sounded, the way a decision feels right, even before you can explain why. You begin realizing that your reality has never been random. It has always been vibrational. Every moment has been guiding you, shaping you, preparing you for the frequency you're stepping into right now. You may not have noticed it before, but the universe has been whispering to you through synchronicities, through repeated numbers, through unexpected pauses, through doors that closed even when you begged them to stay open, and through strange coincidences that made you wonder, why is this happening now? But here's the truth. Synchronicity is the language of alignment. It appears when your inner world begins shifting faster than your outer world can keep up, and the universe is rearranging reality to match the new frequency you're emitting. And right now, at this very moment, your frequency is rising. Not because you're trying, not because you're forcing, not because you're repeating mantras you don't believe yet, but because you're finally allowing yourself to feel again. Feeling is the bridge. Feeling is the magnet. Feeling is the doorway into the quantum field. When you stop numbing your emotions and start honoring them, even the uncomfortable ones, you unlock the very power that creates new timelines. So let's explore something most people never dare look at. Emotional resistance. You've held on to resistance without even realizing it. Not because you're weak, not because you're unworthy, but because every human being carries emotional frequencies from old pain, old memories, old fears, and old identities. If you've ever felt stuck, it wasn't because you lacked alignment. It was because your energy was split between the person you want to become and the person you've been taught to stay. But listen closely. You don't need to fight your old frequency. You only need to rise above it. Imagine your emotions like waves. Fear is a low wave. Doubt is a low wave. Scarcity is a low wave, but gratitude, trust, inner calm. These are higher waves, frequencies that match the vibration of miraculous manifestation. You elevate your life not by pushing the low waves away, but by choosing to ride the higher ones. And as you do, everything around you begins to shift. Relationships change, opportunities appear, unexpected clarity arrives, paths open that were previously invisible. This is the quantum effect. You're not attracting miracles from the outside, you're awakening the part of you that was always connected to them. You're not here by accident, the universe brought you. Hit subscribe and align. Let's go deeper. Because the moment you begin aligning with the frequency of miracles, something profound occurs inside you. Your internal identity begins rewiring itself. For years, you may have carried beliefs like, I'm not ready, I don't deserve this. Things like this don't happen for people like me. It's too late for my life to change. But these beliefs were never truths. They were stories, inherited, absorbed, repeated, until they felt like reality. Identity is not fixed, it is vibrational. And right now, yours is shifting into coherence with your true self. The one who remembers that the universe doesn't choose favorites. It chooses frequencies. So let's explore this transformation together. Think about the version of you who already lives the miracle you desire. Imagine their energy, their posture, their calm, their certainty, their steady, grounded sense that they are supported, not sometimes, not occasionally, but continuously. That version of you is not far away. They are not a future possibility. They are a present frequency waiting for you to step into alignment with them. You don't need to force yourself into becoming them. You simply need to tune into them, feel what they feel, embody what they embody. Allow your breath to become their breath. Allow your energy to become their energy. This is where the quantum field opens. This is where manifestation accelerates. This is where miracles stop being hopes and start becoming inevitabilities. And yet there is something deeper happening in you right now. Something almost invisible, but profoundly important. Your nervous system is learning safety in expansion. Most people don't manifest miracles because their subconscious fears the unfamiliar. Success feels unsafe. Love feels risky. Abundance feels undeserved. Peace feels foreign. But the moment you allow your body to feel the frequency of receiving, really feel it, something incredible happens. Your nervous system relaxes into alignment, your energy softens into receptivity, your heart opens just enough to let the miracle through, and suddenly what used to feel impossible begins to feel natural. You stop chasing, you stop gripping, you stop trying to control outcomes, you simply begin allowing. This is the shift that changes everything. This is the frequency that rewrites timelines. This is the sensation you're feeling right now, even in ways you may not fully understand yet. Your breath is slower, your chest feels lighter, your mind is quieter, your intuition is louder. And if you listen closely, beneath all of that, there's a gentle hum, almost like the universe is exhaling through you. That hum is alignment. That hum is coherence. That hum is the frequency that manifests miracles. You're ready. Click subscribe and join those rewriting their reality through consciousness. But before we move forward, take a moment to ask yourself something powerful. What miracle am I willing to feel now? Without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. Not tomorrow, not someday, not when everything is perfect. Now. Because the moment you feel it now, the universe begins rearranging itself to deliver it. Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt this frequency rising inside you. As this new frequency settles deeper into your body, you might begin to notice something unusual. A soft awareness rising behind your thoughts, like a quiet observer watching everything from a higher vantage point, not judging, not analyzing, just noticing. This is the moment when your consciousness expands beyond the identity you've carried for years. You begin to sense that you are not your thoughts, not your fears, not the memories that shaped you, not the expectations placed on you by others. You are the field of awareness behind it all, the one who chooses the frequency that shapes your reality. Most people never reach this moment. They spend their entire lives reacting to the world, letting external events determine how they feel. But when you awaken, you stop allowing the external to dictate the internal. You reverse the direction of creation. You become the cause, not the effect. This is the doorway into the quantum field, the space where you begin manifesting life from the inside out. Take a breath. Feel the expansion. Feel the inner spaciousness that wasn't there before. This is what alignment feels like. This is what coherence feels like. This is what stepping into your true self feels like. And now something beautiful begins to happen. Old frequencies start dissolving. You might notice your worries feel softer, less convincing. Your doubts don't grip you the way they used to. Your fears lose their intensity as if they've been drained of their power. That's not accidental, that's vibrational release. Because the moment you shift into a higher frequency, the old energies no longer have a place to attach. They fall away naturally, without struggle, without resistance, without force. This is why people say, when I started changing, everything around me changed too. It's not magic, it's resonance. And let's explore this deeply. Imagine your life as a series of frequencies stacked on top of each other. Layers of emotion, memory, belief, and intention. Every time you elevate your frequency, one of those layers dissolves and you step into a parallel version of yourself. Yes, parallel versions. There are countless timelines where different versions of your life exist. Some brighter, some heavier, some aligned, some stuck. But all of them vibrate at different frequencies. When you shift your emotional vibration, you shift the timeline you're connected to. This is why a single moment of clarity can change the course of your life. This is why people say, everything changed after that day, because the frequency changed first, and the timeline followed. And today, right now, you're standing in one of those pivotal moments. You're transitioning out of an old timeline and into one aligned with the frequency of manifestation, synchronicity, and miracles. You may feel subtle signs of this transition, signs most people ignore: a sudden craving for quiet, a desire to simplify, feeling drained around certain people, feeling drawn to new places, new ideas, new paths, old memories resurfacing for healing, unexpected opportunities catching your attention, an inner voice getting louder and harder to ignore. These signs are not random, they are indications that you are shedding the old frequency and stepping closer to the timeline where your desires already exist. Don't fight this. Don't second guess it. Don't shrink back into the version of you the world is comfortable with. Expansion is uncomfortable only until it becomes your new natural state. And you are expanding right now. This is the point where many people sabotage themselves, not because they're weak, but because the mind is terrified of unfamiliar energy. Your old identity will try to pull you back. It will whisper things like, "Who do you think you are? What if it doesn't work? What if you lose everything? What if you're wrong?" But this is where you must listen to your frequency, not your fear. Your frequency is rising. Your energy is softening. Your intuition is sharpening. Your alignment is deepening. You can feel it, not in your mind, but in your body. That's the sign you're on the right path, because the body recognizes truth before the mind accepts it. And the truth is simple. You were born with the ability to manifest miracles because you came from the same consciousness that created them. You were not meant to struggle your whole life. You were not meant to dim your light. You were not meant to drown your intuition in responsibilities and self-doubt. You were meant to expand, to align, to awaken, to remember. This is not new information. It's ancient, it's cellular, it's encoded into your very being. That's why these words feel like something you already knew, but simply forgot. You're remembering your original frequency, the frequency that existed before disappointment shaped you, before limitations surrounded you, before fear trained you to settle. You're reconnecting with the part of you that knows how to manifest without resistance. The part that knows alignment is your natural state. And with every breath, that frequency grows stronger. Something incredible begins to happen when this remembering takes place. The universe starts responding faster. Your thoughts manifest quicker. Your intuition becomes clearer. Your encounters become more meaningful. Your timing becomes more precise. Your path becomes smoother. Not because life is suddenly perfect, but because your energy is finally aligned with the flow of creation. This is the state where miracles show up, not as accidents, but as direct responses to your vibration. And the more you feel this frequency, the more natural it becomes to live inside it. Tell me in the comments if you've ever felt reality shifting around you when your inner world changed. As your frequency rises into this new level of alignment, something subtle but powerful begins to awaken inside you. A sense of inner authority, not arrogance, not pride, but a quiet, grounded knowing that you are no longer a passenger in your own life. You are the one steering the energy that shapes it. For most of your life, you've probably been conditioned to wait. Wait for the right timing, wait for the right opportunity, wait for the right sign, wait for permission that never came. But waiting creates stagnation, and stagnation creates doubt. And yet here you are, stepping out of the old pattern, breaking the frequency of hesitation, and shifting into the vibration of choosing. Choosing is powerful. Choosing is magnetic. Choosing is what aligns your timeline to your intention, because the universe doesn't respond to confusion, it responds to clarity. And right now, clarity is rising inside you like a sunrise breaking through a long, dark horizon. Think about how different your life begins to feel when you stop saying, "I hope," and start saying, "I choose." I choose alignment. I choose abundance. I choose healing. I choose miracles. I choose the frequency that serves my expansion. These words don't just shift your mindset, they shift your energy, and your energy shifts your reality. This is why the deepest transformations in life don't come from effort, they come from frequency. And the moment you truly choose a new frequency, everything around you begins rearranging to match it. Let's go even deeper into this. There is a field, an invisible energetic matrix, that holds the blueprint of every possible version of your life. Every timeline you could ever live exists as a vibrational possibility. You don't create them, you tune into them, the same way a radio station already exists before you turn the dial. Most people live their entire lives tuned to the frequency of survival. That's why they manifest the same cycles over and over again, not because they're cursed, but because they never change the station. You, on the other hand, are doing something extraordinary right now. You're shifting the station entirely. You're tuning into the frequency of expansion, of possibility, of quantum alignment, and that's why you can feel the change happening even before you see the evidence. You might notice your intuition guiding you more clearly, your emotions becoming more honest, your inner voice becoming louder, your fears becoming less convincing, your desires feeling more attainable, your path becoming more aligned. These are not coincidences, this is calibration. Your entire energy system is recalibrating itself to match a higher timeline. But here's the part most people never understand. Manifestation doesn't happen when the universe changes. Manifestation happens when you change, and the universe mirrors it. And right now, you're changing. You may feel it in your chest, an opening. You may feel it in your mind, a clearing. You may feel it in your intuition, a calling. You may feel it in your energy, a rising. This is the frequency of miracles taking root inside you, but there's something even deeper happening beneath the surface. You're developing vibrational discernment. You're beginning to sense, with increasing accuracy, what aligns with your energy and what doesn't. The people who drain you, the habits that weaken you, the routines that numb you, the thoughts that dim you. You're becoming aware of what disrupts your frequency and what raises it. Awareness is the beginning of liberation, because the moment you see misalignment, you no longer tolerate it. And the moment you stop tolerating misalignment, your reality begins flowing with a clarity you've never experienced before. This is why your life begins to shift so quickly during an awakening. You're no longer living from unconscious momentum. You're living from conscious frequency. Let's talk about something powerful. Quantum permission. Every miracle you want already exists in the field, but you only receive the ones you give yourself permission to feel. People don't fail to manifest because they're unlucky. They fail because they don't feel worthy of the frequency they're trying to embody. But listen carefully. Your worthiness has never been up for debate. Your worthiness was decided the moment you were created. You are an expression of the same intelligence that births stars, orchestrates galaxies, and breathes life into everything that exists. There is no version of reality where you are unworthy. There is only the illusion that you are, an illusion created by old frequency patterns you are now dissolving. Feel this truth. Let it settle into your chest. Let it soften you. Let it expand you. Because this is the moment your frequency breaks open. This is the moment the walls come down. This is the moment you stop asking for miracles and start vibrating as the version of you who naturally receives them. Don't just watch Awaken with us. Subscribe now to Quantum Spirit. Now breathe, slowly, intentionally, and ask yourself, what am I finally ready to receive without guilt, without without fear, without hesitation. Not what you should want, not what people expect from you, not what your old identity settled for, but what your soul is calling you toward. Because when you feel that desire, truly feel it, without shrinking, you activate the frequency of receiving. This is where manifestation becomes effortless. Not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. The universe cannot withhold what you vibrationally match. And you are beginning to match a new reality right now. Your breath knows it. Your heart knows it. Your energy knows it. Your future self knows it. Feel the frequency. Feel the shift. Feel the miracle happening inside you. Not tomorrow, not months from now. Now. Tell me in the comments if you can feel this alignment rising inside your body. As this frequency continues expanding within you, a new clarity begins to emerge. One that feels less like a thought and more like a memory. It's as if your soul is remembering a truth you once knew but forgot somewhere along the journey of adulthood and responsibility and survival. And that truth is simple but life-changing. The universe does not respond to pressure. It responds to presence. For years, maybe decades, you've been taught to push, to strive, to hustle, to force outcomes into existence as if the entire weight of your life depended on your effort alone. But the miracle frequency you're tuning into now operates completely differently. It doesn't require force, it requires alignment. It doesn't require exhaustion, it requires attunement. It doesn't require stress, it requires coherence. You're beginning to understand that manifestation isn't about trying harder, it's about feeling deeper. Feel deeper into your desire. Feel deeper into your intuition. Feel deeper into your worth. Feel deeper into your connection with the field of consciousness that orchestrates your entire reality. Because the moment you feel deeply, the universe listens loudly. And this is why miracles appear for those who seem calm, steady, and centered. Not because their lives are perfect, but because their frequency is coherent. They're not vibrating in 100 directions, they're vibrating in one. And that is what you're learning to do right now. Let's explore something powerful: coherence between your heart and your intention. The heart sends an electromagnetic signal thousands of times stronger than the brain. It is your broadcasting system, the transmitter of your vibrational signature. When your heart and your intention are aligned, your frequency becomes magnetic. But when your heart wants something and your mind doubts it, the signals cancel each other out. This is why many people try to manifest from the mind. They visualize, they repeat affirmations, they try to believe. But nothing changes because the mind is not the generator, the heart is. And your heart is opening right now, not dramatically, not forcefully, but gently, like a flower responding to sunlight after a long winter. You might feel warmth in your chest, you might feel tingling, you might feel a release, a sigh, a quieting, a softening. This is emotional coherence being restored. This is your body aligning with the frequency of receiving. And as your heart opens, something remarkable begins to happen. Your manifestations begin moving toward you instead of away from you. Because for the first time in a long time, you're no longer trying to receive from a place of fear. You're receiving from a place of resonance. Now let's go deeper into the quantum nature of this. Every emotion you feel sends a wave into the field. That wave carries information. That information interacts with the possibilities around you and selects the ones that match your frequency. So when you radiate fear, the field reflects fear-based possibilities. When you radiate doubt, the field reflects doubt-based outcomes. When you radiate gratitude, trust, and inner knowing, the field rearranges itself to match that vibration. This is not metaphor, this is physics. This is the fabric of consciousness responding to the vibration of your inner world, and you are becoming a conscious participant in this process. You're no longer reacting to life, you're shaping it. You're imprinting your frequency into the field. You're choosing your timeline through the energy you hold, and with every breath, it becomes more natural. But here is where the real transformation happens. You begin to feel emotionally safe in expansion. Most people fear expansion because they associate it with loss of comfort, loss of identity, loss of familiarity, loss of old relationships or patterns that once felt predictable. But you're learning that expansion is not a threat. Expansion is homecoming. You're returning to the version of yourself who doesn't second-guess her intuition, who doesn't shrink her desires to fit into other people's comfort zones, who doesn't apologize for wanting a life that feels aligned, spacious, abundant, and miraculous. You're returning to the version of yourself who feels deserving, not because of achievements, not because of perfection, but because your existence alone is proof of your worth. There is no higher validation than your breath. There is no greater permission slip than your awareness. You're awakening to a truth that dissolves lifetimes of limitation. You do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you believe you deserve to feel. And right now, your emotional body is recalibrating itself to a higher standard, a standard of ease, not struggle, of flow, not force, of alignment, not chaos. This is why your frequency feels different. This is why your energy feels lighter. This is why your intuition feels louder. This is why your soul feels closer, because you're rising. And with every rise, something in your reality responds. Maybe it's a sudden opportunity. Maybe it's a gentle shift in your relationships. Maybe it's clarity that arrives out of nowhere. Maybe it's peace that drops into your chest like a gift. Maybe it's a conversation that aligns you. Maybe it's a feeling, subtle but undeniable, that says, something in my life is changing and I can feel it. And this is where the miracle begins to form. Not outside of you, but inside. You're not here by accident. The universe has positioned you in this exact moment, in this exact vibration, to receive what is already aligned with your soul's blueprint. Allow it. Feel it. Trust it. The shift you're experiencing is real. Your frequency is rising. Your timeline is elevating. Your reality is responding. Tell me in the comments if you feel this inner expansion happening right now. As this journey reaches its final stretch, your frequency has become something you can finally feel. Not as a concept, not as an idea, but as a living vibration moving through your entire being. You've felt the softening in your chest, the clearing in your mind, the expansion in your energy, and the deep, quiet certainty rising inside you that life is no longer happening to you. It's happening through you. You're no longer the version of yourself who arrived at the beginning of this message. Something has shifted, something has opened, something has awakened. It's subtle, but undeniable. The kind of shift you don't fully understand until one day you look back and realize that was the exact moment everything changed. Because this isn't just a frequency you felt for a few minutes. It is a frequency you're beginning to live inside. And once you learn to live inside a higher vibration, the universe begins responding with a precision that feels almost supernatural. Suddenly you find yourself drawn to things that nourish your soul instead of draining it. You start speaking to yourself with kindness instead of criticism. You walk through the world with a steadier presence, an inner calm that rises even when life tests you. You begin releasing things you once held on to out of fear, because now you understand that alignment never requires you to cling. It only asks you to trust. This is the essence of the quantum awakening. Not fireworks, Not dramatic revelations, but subtle recalibration that rewrites the entire energetic foundation of your life. You feel more connected, more present, more receptive, more guided, more attuned to the deeper currents of your own intuition. And in that space of attunement, your entire future starts looking different. There is a version of you, powerful, expanded, aligned, who has already stepped into the timeline where miracles are not rare events but natural expressions of your frequency, where opportunities appear in perfect timing, where relationships feel nourishing instead of draining, where abundance flows in ways that feel guided and aligned, where clarity replaces confusion, where peace replaces worry, where expansion replaces contraction. And you're beginning to merge with that future self right now, not by force, not by effort, not by desperately trying to change, but simply by allowing the frequency of your inner world to shift. Because when your frequency changes, your timeline changes. When your timeline changes, your opportunities change. When your opportunities change, your reality changes. And when your reality changes, your life becomes a living manifestation of the vibration you've chosen. Feel that truth settling into your chest. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not stuck. You are right on time. Everything you've lived, every challenge, every heartbreak, every uncertainty has been preparing your frequency for this exact moment. This moment where you finally step into alignment with the energy you were always meant to embody. There is something extraordinary that happens when you reach this point in your awakening. You stop trying to control your life and you start collaborating with it. You stop gripping and you start receiving. You stop doubting and you start trusting. You stop questioning whether you're worthy or worthy, and you start remembering that you always were. And this remembrance transforms everything because your frequency is no longer rooted in survival. It's rooted in creation, not in fear, but in expansion, not in separation, but in connection, not in scarcity, but in infinite possibility. Take a moment right now, wherever you are, and let your awareness drop into your heart. Feel the energy moving there. Feel the calm. Feel the clarity. Feel the soft, warm presence of your own consciousness, a presence that has always been guiding you, even when you didn't recognize it. This is your true self, the self beneath the fear, the self beneath the doubt, the self beneath the noise of the world. This is the self that manifests. This is the self that aligns. This is the self that co-creates with the universe. And this is the self you're returning to. Now imagine your future self standing before you, not as a distant dream, but as a vibrational mirror of who you are becoming. Feel their energy. Feel their clarity. Feel their steadiness, their confidence, their deep, embodied knowing that they are supported by the universe in every step they take. This future self is not separate from you. They are you at a higher frequency. A version of you who has already aligned with the miracles you seek. A version who has already manifested the life that feels right in your soul. A version who already knows the path ahead, and right now you are merging with them. Your frequencies are syncing, your timelines are overlapping, your energies are harmonizing. This is the quantum moment, the moment when you stop trying to become, because you finally realize you already are. You don't need to chase miracles, you are becoming the frequency that draws them in. You don't need to beg the universe for blessings, you are aligning with the version of you who naturally receives them. You don't need to fear the unknown, you are learning to trust the unfolding. And the universe responds to trust with precision. You may not see all the evidence yet, but you feel it. And feeling is the first sign that the outer world is about to shift. Every timeline that matches your new frequency is moving toward you right now. Every opportunity aligned with your soul is already searching for you. Every miracle that resonates with your vibration is preparing to meet you. All you must do is stay aligned with the frequency you've awakened in yourself through this journey. Because you are no longer the person who waits, you are no longer the person who doubts, you are no longer the person who shrinks, you are the person who feels, who aligns, who receives, who manifests. The quantum field responds to you now, not because you demand it, but because you vibrate in harmony with it. So breathe and feel the truth. The miracle is already on its way, and the universe is moving everything, absolutely everything, to bring it to you in perfect timing. Tell me in the comments if you can feel this final shift anchoring inside you.